Hey everyone, it's Liz Miller here to talk to you about one of our favorite times of year. That's right, it's shortlist season. They get released twice a year, and this time we are talking about everything from citizen developer low-code tools and platforms from my colleagues Holger and Dion to the brand new list of data integration for cloud-based analytical data platforms from Doug Henshin. But listen, oftentimes I come to you and talk to you about CX tools. A lot of CX tools, but oftentimes I'm really focusing on those marketing and service tools. So this time I thought I'd talk to you about one of our sales and revenue management tools, specifically what we're talking about in sales performance management. This is one of those tools that you're really starting to hear called things like revenue intelligence or revenue optimization tools. These are the sales performance management systems that are really focusing on both the progress and the process, the actual work that goes into a successful selling organization. So these tools typically consolidate internal and external data sources, and it can be a really integrated view of very complex sales cycles and sales ecosystems and organizations. What we're increasingly seeing is AI being applied to really not just capture and process data, but it's also being used to cleanse data. And it's also being used to elevate those next best actions and recommendations for highly actionable, specific coaching and training opportunities, prioritizing opportunities, and really recommending next best actions and automating processes and workflows to really optimize that work of sales. So we're starting to see these solutions automate everything from, let's say, digital assistants that can present account insights and input new actions and updates. But we're also seeing this dramatic improvement to the capacity to have really accurate sales forecasting. Because again, this is much about leading the performance of a selling organization to being a truly fantastic seller. So who is on the list this year? Well, we've got 9 great vendors and we reviewed about over 20. So we're talking about the threshold criteria really being the ability to consolidate all of that account and customer insight from across internal data sources, the incorporation of external data, really from those sources that give market context, especially for sellers, the ability to leverage AI and process that data and automate activity capture across all channels. We're also looking for mobile accessibility. You got to be able to perform where sellers want to be. We're looking at recommended actions and talking about the context of accounts, not just the content of what an account is looking at. So we're also looking for tools that encourage cross-functional collaboration. Selling really can't happen in these narrow little kind of bubbles anymore. And we know that. So we need those tools that can bring in data from across that ecosystem, but can also start to share so that selling can really happen anywhere. So who's on our list? We've got organizations like Gong and IntroHive, 2 great examples of that revenue intelligence, revenue optimization platform. But we're also talking about Oracle Fusion Sales and Monday Sales CRM, SalesDirector.ai, Salesforce Revenue Cloud, also on the list, SAP Sales Cloud, TAC.ai, and Exactly. These are just 9 of the many tools that we review in this category, but these are the 9 that we believe should top that list as you're starting to look at the work and the fundamental success